Good morning, Commissioners. I wanted to talk about this raise that you're giving everybody here. I was in pre-agenda, and you folks are going to give, as I understand this, it's 3% across the board for union and non-union, which I'm guessing means pretty much everybody. I could be wrong on that. I'm not sure because it's not clear to me. But I heard Commissioner Duffy say that we haven't had a raise, the employees haven't had a raise for 7 years. I've got two problems with this. Everybody who was hired last year is not included in that 7 years. Everybody who was hired 2 years before is not included in that. And the second thing is how come none of you ask, how much is this going to cost us? The number's not here. It's obviously a significant amount of money. 3% across the board. I don't even know what the entire payroll is, but if the payroll is $200 or $300 million, we're talking about a $10 million tax increase. Obviously, there's a ton of employees that deserve a raise. There's no question with that. My question is, why is somebody who was hired 6 months ago getting a 3% raise? And these are the kind of details that we taxpayers are expecting you folks to be watching. Commissioner Duffy sits there and says, oh, woe is me. And I agree with somebody who hasn't had a raise in 5 or 6 years. Yeah, let's give them a raise. But the ones who were hired 6 months ago, sorry, they don't deserve a raise. And even last year, for that matter, I'm not even sure what they're doing. Everything should be performance-based. There shouldn't be just an across-the-board blanket raise for everybody. So unless I'm misspeaking, Mr. Chairman, and unless this is not across the board, because it says 3% to the employee's base pay will, for the bargaining employees and the non-bargaining employees. So unless I have that wrong, we're giving multi-million-dollar tax increase onto the backs of our taxpayers, which we are already, as you know, well overtaxed. So I'd ask you to have Mr. Berger include these numbers into the figures so the taxpayers can clearly see how much you're raising our taxes. Nobody likes to talk about it, but it's a fact of life. And as we have a $300 million debt, we're going to have another $53 million in CCU debt issued upon us. And so we'd like to know these numbers. These are just, you guys are better than this. You guys should be telling us these things. I shouldn't have to come up here and ask. I know you guys are better than this, so put the numbers down so we can see this. It's just fair for the taxpayers, and it's the right thing to do. Thank you, Commissioners.